Dun, 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 dun. Hey guys, and welcome back to Major Minor. This is some serious shit. Let's go. Vote for Velasquez's continued reign. I can't hardly say his name, and I feel bad about it. You know you speak lies. Why are you doing this, Kaboo? Silence. Ooh. Please look at this shipping manifest. I will place it here for all to see, that you may know Blair's true nature. Remember, he owns lots of land on Terra, but this but one of many instances. I'm positive he hoards at his other homes. Forged! This evidence is forged! Do not trust such infantile accusations. It was likely created by Velasquez. Riley, have a word with the people. Ensure they realize Kaboo's deceit. And guards, please detain those two men. Train station. Dun dun dun. We noticed that there aren't many people standing around. The initial rush must have already subsided. At least Keela waited for me. How long was I out? Well, I guess this is it, huh? I kind of pictured a grander entrance, but there's really nobody here. Oh well, I should have expected less. That way you don't get disappointed. It's better than getting your hopes up. That was sure an odd way of looking at things. Of course, nothing about Keela was normal. Hey, pull out your phone. We should exchange numbers, just in case. I'll be in touch about the maid cafes. I've read up on some really cool ones. He pulls out his phone and waits for my information. I pull out the phone of my pocket and do the same. After a few moments pass, we exchange our digits. You got Keela's contact information. Cool. Thanks. It was nice to meet you. I'm always glad to make a new friend. He starts to scurry away. I hope he's a texter. I hate getting phone calls. It seems so weird. Our generation is definitely hooked on text messages. I wonder where I'm supposed to go. Rook never gave me detailed information. I expected he'd be right there when I got off, but I don't see anyone at all, actually. I quickly turn a corner and bump into a helpless woman. Hey, watch where you're going, will you? I step back and immediately apologize. I tell her I was just looking for my friend Rook. I explained the fact that I'm a foreigner and... Foreigner? Oh, so am I. But I'm no concierge. You should probably tell your friend to meet you in the atrium. She points towards a large open area. I guess that's good enough landmark. I thank her and start to follow her direction. But before I can get too far, a hand grips my shoulder. Oh no, could it be that man again? Please just give me some peace and quiet today. Hey. Are you so lonely that you've taken up talking to yourself? That's weird. I'm extremely relieved. For a moment, I thought it might have been that man again. But no, this must be Rook. What does he mean by talking to myself? Whatever. I'm glad you're here. The PA speakers mentioned possible delays, and that's not something I can tolerate. We're on a strict schedule. Strict. He starts typing away on his tablet. Strict. Adjective. Acting in close conformity to requirements or principles. Ever heard of that word before? Wow. And I thought Keela was a character. Although I guess I would be a little upset if he was boring. No one likes to stick in the mud. So, where's the other one? I was confused. I wasn't quite sure what he meant. I asked him for clarification. The other contest winner, I mean. You were supposed to be together. Wait. What? Ugh. Insufferable. I hate being lied to. Drop the act. Seriously, where is he? I tell him I have no idea what he's talking about. I didn't meet anybody on the train except for Keela. Wait, could that mean... No way. Out of the shadows, someone shuffles towards us. Hey, you two. You were watching us? That's exceedingly creepy. What a group. We have ourselves a stalker, and someone who talks to themselves too. I really don't get what he means. I was clearly getting directions from that woman. I wasn't watching you. I was just shy. And hold on a second. You're the other contest winner? He really emphasizes the word "you're." I'm unsure if I should take offense to this or not. Although now I'm glad I didn't break the NDA. Rook would have found out for sure. I guess I should have expected it. Both on the same train, both English speakers. It adds up too. Well, either way, I have to say I'm really glad it's you. I feel like we got along on the train, even if it was only for a few minutes. We can go to a maid cafe for sure now. We'll be spending so much time together. Isn't that cool? I'm ecstatic! I would like to save my game, yes. A maid cafe, you say? I'd highly advise against that. They're just a waste of time. Plus, you two don't look like the type. Maid cafes attract a certain clique. What's that supposed to mean? Whatever you want it to mean, I guess. Thanks for making plans without me, though. It's nice to know my input is valuable. Well, what did you have in mind? Nothing, really. I guess that's where you get off lucky. There's been something of a delay. You won't meet Clace for a day or two. So, my new task is simple. Waste time. I'm supposed to take you where you want. That is, until things are back on track. Wait, then why were you mad? We got to choose where to go? You didn't even have any ideas, Rook. I'm changing the subject now. If you want to go to a maid cafe, well, I know a few hot ones to attend. Most of them are in Electric Town. Electric Town? You don't mean Akihabara? Yes, I do. We all spend lots of time there. It's a place to be for tourists. That and Clace loves the atmosphere. A lot of his outings are to Akihabara. Wow, we'll get along great then. But you mentioned something came up. Is everything okay? Why the delay? Oh, it's fine. Clace got into a fight. Him and his tour manager disagree a lot, but Singe always manages to quell him. Oh, I hope it's nothing too serious. It'll be fine. Clace is a hothead. He'll be fine after venting and relaxing. Anyway, we better get moving. We won't get anywhere standing here all day. It's high time we ditch this station. Yes. Yeah, we literally just saved, so. Outside train station. After a few moments of walking, we exit the station. I feel a soft breeze and take a sharp inhalation. It's nice to feel some fresh air after all that time. The plane and train right over were definitely stuffy. Interesting. The air here feels different. Not in a bad way, I mean, just different. Though it's probably expected in a foreign country, the air almost smells cleaner than it does back home. Whoa, what's with that smell? Not what you're used to, huh? Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Just enjoy the fresh air. You deserve it. They did rush you onto that train, right? No time to relax after that long flight. But you're good now. You relax and enjoy it. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, wait. Does that mean we were on the same plane? That's so cool. What are the odds? Actually, it's incredibly probable. We both won the same contest after all. They likely expensed and bought stuff in sets. I don't say this enough. Don't want to downplay Keela. Pretty solid, actually. You both won the same contest after all. Enter Rook, the social assassin. Blurting out the things we don't dare to. I didn't think of it that way, I guess. He looks defeated. See, that's why I refrained. Well, we shouldn't stand around. We didn't leave just to waste time out here. I've got a little bit of a surprise for you. Remember how we said things would be quiet? Well, Clace went and pulled some strings, the kind of strings that get you a limo. We have a limo? Like, just for us? Huh. That was a pleasant surprise, actually. Rook gives us a soft smile as he says the word limo. I can tell he's been waiting to let out that secret. Yeah, something like that. We'll use it to move around the town. At least until we leave Tokyo behind. But even then, we'll just rent a new one. This tour is going all sorts of places. You'll get to travel the world in style. Mood completely reversed. Thanks, Rook. Should we get going then? Where is it? Well, actually, it's right here. Rook points to a limo parked just a few feet away. I never expect I never expected we'd get to drive in that, especially after they mentioned the low-key aspect. Well played. Definitely off to a good start now. He knocks on the window, calling to someone inside. After a few moments pass, a new face enters the scene. I have to hiccup, I'm sorry. So, you two are it? Yeah, I guess. Two winners, remember? We're not here to visit a chocolatier. Not what I meant. Just expected something else. What does she mean by that? Well, you can call me Jade. It's a pleasure to meet both of you. The contest just had a year of hype. I built up this weird image in my mind, expected the winners to be larger than life. I apologize if I offended you in any way. Surely you can understand what I meant. We often have these sorts of preconceptions. Words. Why? I suppose I know what you meant. No offense taken either. It's nice to meet you too. But speaking of preconceptions, can you tell us a little bit about Clace? I feel like the image in my mind is wrong. You've met him, right? You must have all kinds of inside knowledge. I see him all the time, but yeah, many people get him wrong. Here's a few words I'd use to describe him. Self-absorbed, egotistical, holier than thou, arrogant, disrespectful. He's the worst. Excuse me? It was a joke, Keela. I'm still learning this humor thing, but I guess I have a few more steps to go. That was her definition of a joke? She doesn't need steps, she needs leaps and bounds. This is almost certainly how rumors are started. Someone won't know she's joking, and it'll spread. Rook tries to teach me in our off time, but I guess I've far from mastered it. Oh, that explains it. Rook taught her. He's the last person in the world I'd say is funny. Well, I'd appreciate an honest answer, of course. He can be shy and silent, but he can almost be loud and outgoing. He can be polite and formal, or he can be crude and lax. He's just like any one of us. When you're up on the stage, or even when you're doing it in an interview, you're just putting on an act for the world. I think you'll get along with him just fine, but I don't think you know him yet either. The amount of people that do is very small. Alright, thanks for answering. Sounds like he's under lots of pressure. It'd suck to have an image to maintain. And about the humor thing, you're doing great. Keep learning. Whoa, Keela can lie? Thanks, Keela. It's always fun to learn. Anyway, let's get ourselves in the limo. We'll get this adventure started. Sounds good. I can't wait. My hype level is off the charts. Outside the courthouse. Moments later. So, do you think that'll ruin Claire? Only time will tell, Conrad. It was risky, but we succeeded. We now have our inside man. Kaylin can operate from within Claire's home. I just heard my mom yell at my cat. Cora. How rude of her. I think she jumped up on the countertop. She's not supposed to. So I have to ask, was the evidence real? It doesn't matter. It helped us. Means to an end, I believe they say. We have everything we need to take him out. I doubt Claire will go down without a fight. It won't be pleasant for Caitlin or Kaboo. What do you think he'll do? Endymion? They'll be put into interrogation, I think, but this doesn't cause me much concern. Caitlin has been trained to resist torture. The major fact is that he's inside now. We just need to wait for his correspondence. After that, we can formulate a plan. I think he'll plant some evidence. Something we can find next time we're there. An innocent visit an innocent visit and incriminating find. So Kaylin can resist torture, huh? He looks pretty frail to me. And Kaboo? He'll probably face the brunt of this. It's a worthy sacrifice, isn't it? Kaboo did this willingly. I guess. I can see it now. Assassin's Guild ousts corrupt politician. It's gotta help our reputation, right? We're the Assassin's Guild. We need to have no reputation. I guess. Just trying to make conversation. If people found out about us, they'd quickly find that the king funds us. Then he'd be the one getting ousted. Fine. So what do we do now? The player situation will remain on standby. We must wait for instructions from Kalen, or until we have another off-worlder. Player has been more than happy to take them. With that said, the ritual is our goal. It helps us on both fronts, Conrad. The ritual? Again? You sound like you're stuck on a loop. Our track record of failure is demotivating. You know how Velasquez feels about failure. But we get an off-worlder no matter what. If that happens, we bring them to player. We gain his trust through these failures. It's symbiotic, Conrad. It's cold, Endymion. Yes, it gives me chills. He walks away, done with the conversation. Jeez, what a mentor he is. I'll never get anywhere worthwhile. Oh well, a man can dream. Endymion, wait for me! Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys, stay kawaii, and have fun out there.